Hello, my lovely opportunists. My name is Winter. I'm the editor and player character of Charity. I just wanted to give everyone a quick reminder to follow our podcast so you don't miss an episode. Thank you for tuning back in, and we hope you enjoy.
Hi everybody, I'm Corey. I'm the Dungeon Master for Opportunity Roll. Thanks for coming back to us for this next episode. Say hi everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
All right, let's go ahead and go down the line this time. Let's go ahead and start with Blue.
Hi, I'm Blue. I play Zachariah, the limping man of legend for alliteration. I play a warlock fighter.
Should have kept it up.
Dom.
Hi there, I'm Dominic. I play Khalith, the druid Githzerai.
Gunny.
Hi there, I'm Gunny, and I play the now blooming elven barbarian known as Tensel Lostreth.
Samuel.
Hi, I'm Samael, also known as Jonathan, and I'll be playing Lynn, the half-drow bard of whispers.
Tangled.
Hi, TangledinBlue or Laura. I play Mila, the elven sorcerer of wild magic.
And again, you all know me. I'm Corey, your diggity dungeon master.
It's been a long time since that.
Keep bringing it back, y'all!
I'm glad I was here.
I got in trouble from somebody who sent a message in and said I didn't do it anymore.
It's like, where is it?
Thought I could sneak by and nobody would notice, but apparently I was wrong on that.
Appease the fans.
It works. If it's my thing, it's my thing. It's apparently the thing that they want me to say. So
That's lucky.
last time we left off, you guys had just left Croca. A lot of information going around on everybody. Some information on Flora's old form versus her new form now. Some questions and concerns of things that she doesn't feel able to do anymore. We got Khalith here giving us more information about the crystal, thinking about a plan on how best to get there in time and hope it, we've got Tensel's father's information still kind of up there. You guys realize that he's alive but cannot be located, or a feeling, a general feeling I think you got. And am I missing anything? Did we pass over anything?
I think you got everything.
All right. So let's go ahead. Let's start up the next morning. You guys have gotten a full night's rest. Things have been somewhat crazy. Real quick, Lynn, can I have you roll me a Constitution check, please?
Oh, God. Hush your mouth. Is con check?
Yeah.
15.
15. You're going to wake up this morning and find a growth on your right shoulder.
I'm sorry, what?
You are going to find a growth on your right shoulder about the size of a grapefruit.
Oh,
Oh.
so you're doing it through mitosis. Got it.
Not too diverse. I'm not going to say anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we all notice this?
I mean, if she makes it known, or she wears a lot of shoulder shirts.
I mean, she probably would have taken off her jacket, uses like a makeshift blanket as well during the night.
Yeah.
So when she's first turning in the morning, just the sun catching her eyes with the leaves and everything, just she just tries to go into her side and feels the resistance.
Roll me a quick perception real quick.
Oh, fuck's sake. Do I get advantage because it's on me, or is this something
Yeah,
else?
if you'd like, give you know what, give yourself advantage. If it
Double
helps.
19s.
19. So we dropped a 19 for a 19. It's going to open an eye and blink at you before slowly closing the eye yet again.
I'm glad Tensel's still asleep.
She's just gonna slowly get up and see if anyone else is up.
Mila stuff because she was the last one on watch.
Yeah, I guess Mila would still be awake. Tensel, you're getting your 4, but it's kind of getting around that time where you guys can awake anytime you like.
Mila.
Yeah. Help. Okay, has this ever happened to me before? Okay, let me think about this. Yeah, Mila just kind of like looks at it and is like, you can tell she's a little bit disgusted, but trying to keep like a brave face.
I don't know what this is. It just showed up and I just don't even know it. It looked at me. It looked at me.
I looked at you.
It's literally, hi, there. So they try to show where it might have been.
Did you?
Sorry, guys.
Did you touch anything weird? Did you eat anything? Or
No, aside from the brand and just like, no, I mean,
no.
Tensel's starting to silently like stir from the commotion.
like Lynn at this point is like Lynn's like looking to see who else is getting. It's like, help.
I don't know what to do. Okay. She's gonna try to cast minor illusion on it to try to maybe hide it or something. I don't know.
Minor illusion would work. I'd say probably about that time, Cole might wake up and start getting ready for the day, packing his things, making sure the campfire's out before you guys move on, etc.
She's still in her bedroll. Just seeing him go around, it's like, Cole.
Okay, he what?
Just pointing at it desperately. Stop laughing.
Well, you guys sure are excitable this morning.
Now you got 2 heads.
What?
I'm really confused.
I think I have an idea what's wrong with you.
But you're laughing and say it before you lose your little head.
You just gotta give me a moment. This is great. You slept somewhere you shouldn't. You have an attachment like a millworm that burrows into your skin. This is called the arcane worm.
Has Mila heard of this?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me.
16.
16, you will definitely have heard it. Arcane worms typically tend to stay around an area that is mostly close to the flow of magic, where a place where you can get a good kind of lay of the actual natural flow of magic itself and feed on that. They can't really host themselves. They're typically born and can stay in dormancy until they find a suitable host, to where they will grow into a full humanoid-like creature about the size of a goblin and slough themselves off from the owner.
Okay, Mila. First she takes a step back. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Okay.
So Lynn has worms.
You shut your
Weird.
mouth. You shut your mouth. Don't you dare say it like that. Oh.
I mean, it's actually kind of common when you start getting towards the mountains.
Would Mila I'm sorry.
Can you just like eat better and it go away, or
Oh no, that thing's gonna have to grow to full term and then slough off.
Can we just cut it off?
yeah?
No.
No.
See, that's the problem. It hurts you if we do.
Define hurt.
If we had caught it early and been able to find out where it burrowed in, which is clearly your shoulder, we might have been able to pull it out, but now it's growing. The wound in which it entered isn't there anymore, and it's just... Yeah, you cut it off, you cut you.
So we just have to wait until it.
Wait until it goes away. Wait till it
How?
starts getting a laugh and a personality all of its own. That's
Oh.
the part.
No.
Come on, I don't need another one of them.
I think around this time, Khalees would definitely be getting up after hearing this much commotion, probably.
Okay.
Khalees will just quietly sit up and just look to probably a small gathering around Lynn. Is there something happening?
She just turns to him, kind of furious, and just shakes his shoulder. Does it look like anything's happening?
Oh, that is
She
absolutely
got a
disgusting.
worm.
Okay.
So, how long is the... Oh god, I feel even sick just saying this for so many reasons. How long is the gestation period for this thing?
Roughly a week.
No.
Okay.
I'll be gone by the time he gets to Bravul.
Yeah.
Roughly. I guess that explains why you haven't been feeling well recently.
Yeah.
I could have
don't-
sworn you'd be pregnant.
Oh.
At this point, you know what? No. I'm not gonna tempt fate. Alyssa, I know this is another trial from you, but could have used a little warning for once.
It's not good. I mean, would Mila know if this has like any other like detrimental side effects from with that 16 that she rolled?
Side effects. She might want to drink up on lots of water. It can dehydrate her, and if she's not careful, it can put her into a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Not again.
yeah. So Mila's just like, okay, just make sure you just drink water.
If it
try
gets
to.
big enough, she might. I mean, if the growth from where it's at, it's on her shoulder. She might see a slower movement and attack. So she might see a -2 eventually if it gets too big.
Okay, yeah, Mila is just like, yeah, just drink water, gets a lot of rest, maybe, just watch when you attack or do anything. In the meantime, I'm gonna stand over there. I'm sorry, Lynn, no, actually,
no, I get it. I get it. No, don't worry. I'd understand. Probably the same. Don't worry about it. She's just gonna try and like position her jacket a little bit. It's gonna be awkward, but after a bit, it's like, God damn it, and then just tie her jacket around her waist. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to depend on my other hand for a bit.
I think it's now when Zachariah's waking up.
Oh, what's everyone going on about?
As he kind of just
Shoulder worm.
hobbles off the cart.
Hey, wait a minute. Ooh,
I have an idea.
replacement foot. Replacement foot.
Wait, what?
Huh?
That thing's gonna grow. It's gonna grow a foot.
What the
Wait.
hell are you all talking about? What the hell is that?
Click and paste. You know.
It's a worm.
It's a
Oh,
A
girl.
okay.
worm?
Yeah.
It's like a
Lynn?
tiny Lynn.
I have an
Oh.
idea for you. I don't know if it's possible, he says as he looks back and forth to Mila and Cole. Is there a way we can accelerate its growth?
I mean,
feeding it magic items.
Wait,
I
I
Arcane-
do.
don't know.
an arcane worm. Do you think maybe?
Well, they
Ma-
live closer to the mountains. They don't. The closer you get to them, the more you can run into. So, if we're going to the mountains, it might even accelerate it.
So,
But
it-
end up with more.
as a theory, could we feed it magic to get it to go away faster?
Did you
Uh,
just casted a magic on it, a spell on it?
I don't know anything about magic. I just know about those. I've had 3 of them. So
They still go after people with no magic?
yeah, no, it's not. It just literally needs somebody to grow.
It's a little parasite. It doesn't care, but
Oh. And Tensel's going to take
Yeah.
like a step back.
Well, the good news is you probably got the only one in the area. The bad news is
my gracious, Lissa, I feel so lucky.
Sure
Wait,
you don't want
wait,
to check
could be
for
worse.
twins?
Did I say Lissa? I mean, Tyke.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be growing on your face.
Oh.
It's got a point.
Or worse, it could be growing on your lower back.
Stop,
He kind of like lifts
stop.
a shirt where there's like a little
No.
back.
Yeah, Mila walks away. And it's just like she's gathering her stuff, getting ready. It's like, okay, let's just go for the day.
Yeah, come on. Let's just pack up. Let's pack up. Let's get this over with. Let's get it. Hopefully,
Okay.
maybe getting closer to Layla might actually help accelerate this thing. I just want this thing going.
Could you imagine if it was on your nose?
She's just.
Boy, you cripple! You gonna get on me or what? What's going on here?
Depends. Are you going to be useful today?
Aren't I always freaking useful? Oh, and by the way, footstool's still here, Your Majesty.
Well, carry on, good steed. And he's going to hobble over to and hop on it.
Okay. Yeah, you'll hop up onto the flying broom currently. You guys will pack up your cart, and if I could get somebody to roll me a quick 1d100, I'd like to see what you might have going on.
Tensel went first.
Let's go ahead with Tensel as he was the first rolled. So he got a 36. All right. So for the most part, the temperature up here is going to be a little bit warmer. You're going to be starting to see temperatures that can give that like dewy, wet back effect. It's not enough to like make you sweat tons, but it is enough to really kind of make it uncomfortable in heavy armor. The sun is going to give you plenty of view, and while you guys are traveling, you're going to be lucky enough to come across 2 deer. I can let you guys make rolls for survival checks if you want to get them for food or anything like that, if you like.
Who's would be a good hunter? And
I can try, but I don't have any long range stuff. I've normally set up traps.
Oh, wait. Actually, and she's going to reach into her pack. Actually, she's going to pull out the light crossbow that she got from Aeson before
Okay.
and hand it over to Tensel. It's like, this should at least help out a little bit. And these bolts as well.
Thank you.
Always has to have another option available. So that's 18 bolts I had on me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides, right now, you're probably able to better use it than I am right now.
Mm.
Well, thank you. Does anyone else want to come try to help?
I'll hit one if you hit one.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna miss either. He's gonna kind of give a light snicker.
I guess we'll make it a competition then, huh?
Okay. What do you want to bet here? And he's just kind of like sitting in the brush. The deer kind of like off in the distance, slowly grazing. What do we want to wager?
He'll think for a second, knowing that he really doesn't have like anything incredibly valuable that he's willing to wager. How about 2 days worth of rations?
I feel like that could be very devastating if we're low on that. I'll tell you what. I'll bet you a gold piece and carrying the other person's heavy equipment for one evening.
Okay. I could definitely do that.
And he'll hold out a hand, shake.
He'll take him up on him. He's never been the gambling type, but he feels comfortable around everyone, so he's willing to take him up on it.
All right. So he's going to hop up. I think you guys are both hopping up at this point. You need to get up out of your area of hiding in order to shoot at this. So you want to give a shot at him?
Tensel, if anything, he's going to actually start trying to do the traditional lick his thumb and then kind of gauge where the wind is going and try to find a good spot going downwind and stealth over there.
All right.
So do you want me to do a survival then a stealth or just a stealth?
Just do a survival for me. I'm going to give you the stealth because you're doing pretty good. So that's a 13. So you're going to hit this thing probably lower mid back. Go ahead. Give me a 1d6 real quick.
That, my friends, was a natural 1.
That's a good thing, though. So that thing will only continue for about, I'd say, roughly another 60 seconds down the way before it drops. Cole's gonna smile. He's not gonna grab his hand axe. He's not gonna grab his longsword. He is going to make an incanting. He's gonna incant something, an actual arcana for once. Which is the strangest fucking thing because he's going to trip over his own tongue a little bit, but it's going to sound just fine. It might sound something similar that you might have heard Mila cast at one point, as he is going to use Magic Missile. That is... So that's 8 non-missing damage. Because it always finds its target. And that will put it will put it down. But it will, let's see. So that's not gonna, see. His will probably go twice as far and into the woods. He's gonna have to go after it, but it will drop.
Okay. I thought we were hunting, not...
I was.
Okay.
And
he's just going to like walk off and then go try to finish off the deer before it whines more.
What? We didn't say anything about weapons. He's just going to walk for the deer. So you guys will get, after hunting, I'd say between 2 deer. Oh, you could probably get at least a good 10 pounds of meat if you can dry it right, which is, I'd say, probably 12 rations if you can actually get like stayed jerky.
Oh, he'd definitely find if they're willing to put them in the cart.
Mm-hmm.
He'll take the time during their next camp to actually like string it up and clean it and everything, and actually use the fur and the bones.
Okay. Everybody all right with that?
Yeah.
So you guys will, Cole take some rope and you guys will strap the deer to the side so that everybody's still got a place to sit. And then he'll saddle up to Mila, right, well, beside her. No, he's not gonna like sit in Mila's lap, but he's gonna sit beside her. And he's just gonna look to her and go, "Magic's cool."
Yes.
So, question, and he's gonna pull out this scribbled piece of parchment, and it's the worst, probably the worst handwriting for Arcana that you've seen. But it is your formula for magic missile. What's that
Yeah.
word?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's that word?
It's and she says the arcane word for it. Just I probably should be teaching you a little bit more about magic. Shouldn't I?
It's okay. I've taught myself a few things actually.
I think you need more help.
He'll give you this this kind of thrown together. I think there's like a piece of like thin bark in there, but just like the etchings of what is like the start of like a small spell book. There's only like roughly 5 spells in it altogether.
Okay. Yeah. She kind of grasps his hands, like, yeah, we'll work on it. I could try to help you. I mean, my magic is more just happens. I never really had to learn my magic, so but I can try. I can try. And she just kind of smiles and shrugs.
I mean, anything that can help would be great.
Yeah, I guess like she'll sit down. She'll help him out with some spells, the pronunciation of things and everything, and all that fun magic stuff.
All right. Would anybody else like to do anything else along the trip?
I actually would. Assuming Khalith is in the cart, he will be sitting there quietly for a moment. Like at some point, he will finally speak up after some probably span of silence. There was someone following us.
What do you mean?
I spoke with some animals, and they seem to have barely avoided being hunted by someone who seemed to have been close to where we were camping.
Zachariah will take the broom and kind of shift more onto Tom's side of the cart as he flies over to that side.
And you're just telling us this now. We've been traveling for how long?
It was last night, and I wasn't sure if it was that important, but seemingly it might be more so. Does
Did
anybody
they
have...
say? Did they say what they looked like?
a male? They were trying to run from him. They were being hunted by him for a moment for food, but they avoided him.
Mila's gonna kind of look over towards Zachariah. This could be really dangerous, especially what we dealt with.
Oh, yes. It seems like either a very big coincidence, or it seems like at this point someone from Kroka has started following us.
I would have said it would be a hunter, but I don't imagine many hunters would hunt for rabbits in the middle of the night.
You'd be surprised.
Out this far? I don't think so.
Well, we're near Dalesville, any kind of hunt is better than nothing. And Hazel just had a problem not too long ago. I don't think their hunting system's doing too well either, so they might be out here.
Khalith, did the rabbits say it was a humanoid or a demon, maybe?
I feel like if a demon was following us, that wouldn't be so subtle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you'd be surprised.
Well, I mean, they didn't say either way, but I don't know if they would recognize what a demon is. They were rabbits.
I've read of some fiends that can shapeshift. Maybe we should just keep a better eye out at nights. I mean, I guess that's the only way we can do this, can't we? Right?
Yeah, we just have to keep our heads low, keep our pace hot, and keep our eyes open.
Agreed. Quickening our pace might actually help us outrun this person, since it'd be damn near impossible for us to find them now.
I can ask around tonight again to see if anybody else has seen whoever might be following us. If we are still getting followed, or if there is another one that barely missed being hunted, then clearly there is something that is not coincidental.
All right. Well, this time let us know. Immediately. Subtly. But immediately.
Hey, it's immediate but subtle. I'm letting you know.
Immediate but subtle. In the middle of the night. I'll do my best.
All right. Well, I think from that, Zachariah is breaking off a little bit, and he's now going in like a fucking searching pattern around the cart.
Okay.
Just like he's staying a little bit further, keep a good eye out nowadays. Whew.
Yeah, Mila's definitely keeping a watchful eye out as well.
Same for Lynn.
All right.
Okay.
Just pick up that pace.
I will say this. Nothing's really going to occur much for the rest of the day. You guys will have a decent day's travel. No major events, no scary monsters, no anything. Just a nice, very we'll get that there. But yeah, you guys make it. I'd say about a day closer to your destination. It looks like you're about 3-4 days off, or no, probably just about 3 at most. You guys will eventually start seeing the sun getting to the point where it is getting lower in the sky. As you do, you guys are gonna get ready to make camp again. That mountain-esque wall kind of growing a little bit more as that rocky kind of terrain starts kind of building. You see trails up into larger hills, which will reach up into the mountains, which will slowly start peaking as they continue to grow onward. As you move up more north, they'll get larger. Small tree croppings in between certain areas along the left and the right side ahead of you. Not the left, along the front side and the right side ahead of you. You might see a few animals here and there, and eventually your camp will be set along the backside of this wall, the light of the flames flickering and dancing along the actual stone surface. I know, Tensel, you want to prep those deers. Give me 2 survival checks.
All right. As he's going to take the time to string up the deer, he's going to walk over to Cole. You want to give me a hand with these, since you so expertly took down one of them? And he'll kind of laugh and, slap his back before outstretching the 1 gold piece.
Yeah, he'll flip together this little leather weird thing that he put together with Mila, and just nod, and he'll kind of like shake his head on the gold pieces, just like, the bet was fun enough. I don't think we really need to. So what do we want to do? Do we want to dry roast these, or do we want to jerky them?
Jerky the most of it, but I think making a stew tonight would be good. A nice warm meal would do us all wonders out here.
Okay, sounds good. He'll pull a hand axe off of his side and grab the other one for himself, and then he will get to work with you in carving up these deers. So he'll roll a survival with you. That's a 10. That's not bad. So the 23, you're going to carve the other. You're going to get practically everything you can from that deer. I'd say because of that 23, you're going to get probably an extra pound of like jerky or meat. Maybe something extra put in the stew, something nice. But you'll get the other meat prepping so that it can be held for, I'd say, roughly 5-6 days, and then food will be up.
I do want to put into note that he will be trying to save as much of the sinew as possible, and then save a couple of the leg bones for carving later.
Oh, okay. Keep that marrow. It makes good broth. Oh shit! Broth is amazing with bone marrow. Oh.
Another reason why I suggested the stew.
Yeah. So, would anybody else like to do anything tonight?
I think Mila's just kind of like sitting at the fire, fidgeting, casting prestidigitation to kind of like occasionally make it like, different colors and everything, just kind of like fiddling with her magic. She's definitely also keeping a very close eye out into the area around them, really looking for any indication that someone might be following them. She's very nervous right now.
Okay.
Lynn, oh god, when she's setting up her little space, she's spreading out her bedroll, making sure that everything is clean, nothing is standing out, nothing that a little parasite can hide around.
Okay.
When she gets in, like pulling out her book initially, feigning writing for a bit before bringing her detect magic in order to get a glance around the area, both for anything else and for especially an individual which she thinks it might be, and just wants to make sure, just glancing around the area as well.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a quick perception.
Right. So, perception 9.
I mean, there's nothing that's going to catch your eye. Everything seems to be quiet, peaceful. You see a bit of fireflies off in the distance, kind of speckling the nights of the woods.
Just a little sigh to herself. Hopefully it is actually him. And she's just gonna go back to her writing, then turn her eye back to the little buddy. She's gonna whisper.
It will have grown roughly about 3 inches in diameter. And you can see the start of what looks to be the nub of an arm.
Ew.
She's going to like just look at it for a moment. At least, Taiki, why this sort of challenge? Hopefully, you at least don't give me any real problems. Or at least don't be as mouthy as the broom. And she just goes back to writing.
Okay. All right. Everybody ready to head to the next morning?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check
You guys will have basic routine.
Tensel, before heading off to bed, Tensel will return the light crossbow and the bolts.
Okay.
Oh, no. Hold on to it. You say you don't have any other range options, right?
Yeah.
Hold on to it for now.
Thank you.
I at least will have these. And she just rubs her bracers a little bit. So at least I'll still have some options.
Thank you.
Sorry.
He'll give her a slight, heartwarming smile before turning to go and hold up for the first watch.
Okay. So there'll be 2 more things that will probably occur. Mila, you'll probably have spoke with Cole a little bit more. So getting a little bit more detail.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, like, if she had some parchment, she would start writing out her own spells, to like on like kind of like fresh parchments. So like he's not writing it on a block of wood.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll help him with that. As soon as you're done there, before everybody starts going to sleep, he's going to pour 2 glasses of wine. The first one, he's going to hold out. He's gonna hold out the tinsel, and then he's gonna go, check this shit out. And his eyes will bulge, and he'll stare at it like a dunce until you see frost cover the glass, and he hands it over to you.
Are you okay?
I can't use. Huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just. Okay, so it's not strong enough to use in an attack, but Mila says it's a good way to practice my magic. So that's what I'm doing. I'm finding reasons to try to use it, and eventually I can find a use for it. This one makes things cold, apparently.
Mila kind of pops up. He's trying at least. Just kind of shrugs and then just walks away.
It's good wine, though.
He'll kind of sit there and smile before laughing a little bit, and he'll drink some of it.
Okay.
You
Then he'll
know,
walk over to Lynn. Sorry? Continue.
Cole, I kind of thought I was awkward, but that's different.
I mean, I can be awkward. I mean, anybody can really be awkward. It really depends on the person, I guess. I have moments where I'm seemingly normal.
A lot of those, it seems.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody, I think everybody has a little bit of their own weirdness. It's whether or not you choose to show it to your friends that lets it be known that it exists. And I don't know. It's not the point in my life of hiding anything anymore, you know?
He'll nod. Yeah. I
Well,
don't see a reason to hide anything from any of you. I trust you guys.
I trust you about as much as I could trust another person. Now, if you excuse me, I am going to go and press the damsel and Samael. Wait, I can't speak. What language was that? And he's going to turn
Not
back.
English.
He's just going to turn back to Mila.
Oh,
Sure.
You have
that was
fun.
not. No.
Shit.
No.
Well, I tried, and he's going to head back over to Lynn, and again he'll hold out the glass and do the eye of like destruction, slowly frosts over.
Eye of destruction.
I think after Cole walks away, Mila goes. He's trying.
No, I mean, I don't know much about magic, but he'll kind of raise the glass with the bottom of it still frosty because it still has some wine in it. It works.
Yeah.
And he'll hold out the glass to Mila.
I'm good, but thank you. And she just kind of smiles a bit.
Well, he'll take it back and sip some more out of it.
Tensel, I'd like you to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
You're going to take that sip and you're going to flash. Immediately, you're not standing at the camp anymore. You're in a dark forest. You can hear the sounds of rustling up ahead, the ruffling of grass and the falling of fall time leaves. It's definitely clearly not the month that you're in. The trees look as if it's the turning of the season.
Am I still holding the glass?
No.
He's gonna like look around, confused. Hello?
You'll hear talking, whisper, very charged conversation.
He'll kind of try to sneak to it, sticking to like some of the trees and the brush, trying not to make a sound to try to figure out what's going on.
All right, give me a quick stealth.
That is a stealth roll of 20.
Okay. With a 20, you are going to kind of slip through the woods, come to a clearing. The woods are going to get very, very familiar. If you weren't, thinking any different, that tree looks like it might be one of the boundary lines for the Noveska Kingdom.
Oh, shit. I don't really want to be here. And he's
Rushing
gonna
past you almost immediately, as soon as you notice this tree, is going to be Mila. Straight through the woods.
Lady Leofina? And he's gonna like speak up and try to like chase after her.
You can chase after for her a little while. She seems to be running for her life, so her speed is going to be indeed much faster than yours. But she seems to have no recognition of your words, and she doesn't even seem to have any kind of knowledge. She doesn't even acknowledge the sounds that you make, the running, the chasing. She doesn't look back, nothing.
Realizing that he can't catch up to her, he's gonna draw one of his swords and then like turn around to see what's chasing her.
You will kind of walk a little bit forward as it's not really quite apparent until you reach a clearing. There's going to be your father. He's going to be pinned to a tree with an arrow. There will be 3 Novescan guards, each of them with their arrows drawn, each of them saying the last rite to a fellow elf before they unfortunately meet their demise. However, there's going to be something different. You think about the 3-4 seconds they'll all fire, something terrible is going to happen, but no. They will drop the bows, look almost confused as they look to each other, and then they'll turn around. The wound that your father has is not a good one at all. If he doesn't seek help soon, bad things will happen. The problem is he cannot pull it from the tree. He is weak.
At seeing the three archers prepping to give him his last rites, he's going to try to be like running to his father.
Okay.
And of course, he's going to try to get in the way.
You can definitely get in the way. There is almost no acknowledgement of your existence. They don't even look at you. It's as if their eyes sink right through you, as if you're not even there.
And he's going to like first look to them, kind of look to himself to see if like he's invisible, trying to like figure this out.
You seem solid to yourself.
And then he's going to try to like touch his father.
You can touch him, but there is no acknowledgement of him feeling it.
Hold on, Father. I'm going to try. And he's going to try to pull the arrow from the tree.
I can say this, even with your strongest strength check, it will not budge. It seems you can't really quite interact with anything. You're merely just existing. So about 5 minutes will pass, and you'll see him slowly getting tired. Then he'll peek up, his eyes catching a glimpse of something, and a few words leaving his mouth. I'll do anything. And then you're going to see a figure, and then you're going to flash back right to the fire, right to your sip, right to your glass in front of your face.
Did Mila notice like anything like go on?
Give me a quick perception check.
Oh god, dirty 20.
There is a very similar sensation from the time you were in the teacher's house, mixing the cauldron for a potion. Very similar feeling to that magic for about 3 split seconds, and then it's going to fade.
Okay, yeah, Mila kind of
Tensel's going to drop the glass.
And Mila was just going to try to like grab Tensel's shoulders and just be like, Tensel, are you okay?
Father, what did you do, Father? And he's gonna like look back to Mila, tears starting to form in his eyes.
Tensel, what's wrong?
What happened back then?
Back when?
How could you leave him to that?
What happened? What do I do? Tensel?
He's gonna take a deep breath. I can't hold it against you. Because you kept running. Father did something. Something probably no one should have had to have done. I saw it.
What?
When he got you out.
Mm-hmm. What happened? And at this point, Mila's tears are just kind of forming now in her eyes.
They were going to execute him. They finished their last rites. His last rites. But they left him. And he begged for someone to help. And what he got, I don't know who or what it was. But I fear for him. We have to find him soon.
Mila is just kind of like stone faced, like just not stone faced, but just like her face is just completely blank. It's like, is this my fault? And she's gonna drop down to like her knees. No, it is. It's because of me. And she just kind of like cups her face in her hands, and it's like she's bawling right now. And I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
You did what he wanted you to do. You got
Sorry.
out.
I'm so sorry, Tensel.
Apologizing to me makes no difference now. It's what we do moving forward that makes the difference.
He wasn't. He maybe I can borrow some of Lynn's paper and I don't know. Write to my family. Tell them
You can't turn back to them. If you turn back to them, everything he's done for you would have just been wasted.
And her lip is just trembling right now, and just like
We're going to find him. At this point, the tears are just like rolling down his cheeks.
Same with Mila.
We're going to find him.
We'll find him. And she again starts to break down, and it's just like bawling and crying and like loud heaving sobs.
He'll sit next to her and wrap his arm around her, trying to not do the same.
Yeah, she feels like a little guilty, but she honestly can't control herself right now. You kind of hear mumblings of "I'm sorry," but it's just kind of like muffled by the sobs. And hold on, I have a cat trying to climb off of my lap. Yeah, I think at one point she kind of wraps her arms around him, and it's just like kind of going into his chest now.
Okay. Let's slip back to just real quick. Let's slip back to Lynn. There will be on each side of your growth 3 feather-like thin. Oh, it's a weird way to put it. They look like bug wings almost, yet not. They're like a pinkish color with a soft membrane rather than like the rough kind of filling that you would get from a bug's wing.
I'm sorry. Serious moment. Your growth is growing wings.
Comic relief, guys. You gotta work those dramatic moments.
Oh, because I'm the one part left. Fuck.
You need a moment. I was actually crying, so there you go.
Must rise and fall. We can't be sad all the time.
Nope.
She's just gonna look at it and observe, like, I thought you were supposed to like some little common thing. What the hell are you? She's actually gonna like. She's gonna. Her eyes are gonna glow again. It's like she's gonna bring up her detect magic again and just stare at this thing for a bit. It's like, the hell?
It's. I mean, it is definitely magic. It is weird looking. But the skin color is going to change from your darker tone to a lighter pink.
Oh, come on. You at least respect the color.
The ears will become a brighter pink, like a very fluorescent neon pink.
And what the? Oh, Lady Tyke, give me strength. I will get through this trial no matter what. Oh, God. She's just saying that to herself, just pinching the bridge of her nose. She's just like, okay, what is it with you? She's just gonna poke it a little bit. It's like, are you advancing? You're gonna slough off soon. I appreciate it.
Oh, see it just like open this weird mouth.
Oh, come on. This is too soon for me.
Well, guys, thanks for listening to Opportunity Roll. It's been fun. I'm out.
God. At least whatever you are, whatever you turn out to be, you better be at least cute for putting up with all this shit. And there goes 8 hopes of that. She's actually gonna like actually turn to a page in the back of the book and just like make little notes. It's like look into word progression. She's actually gonna start like sketching this thing a little bit.
Okay.
It's like it turned from a bit of disgust and annoyance to like a just watching this thing shift like with the wings and everything. And now it's turning into a bit of a morbid curiosity.
Yeah, fair enough. It will continue randomly. If it's like looked at, it will open that maul and just be like,
And there goes my stomach. Okay, no, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I hope you slept off in the middle of the night. I don't need anything else on me right now. And she's actually gonna whisper to herself, it's like, babe, if you're listening, not a fucking word. She just brings up the bedroll of herself.
Okay. Would anybody else like to do anything for the night? Can I have one person roll me a 1d100, please? Okay. Zachariah, that's a 45. Can I get a subsequent 1d10, please? And then a d4, please.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't like these rolls.
Okay. That's fine. Okay.
We're gonna find
This
something.
is fine.
This
I'm
is
perfectly fine with the situation right now.
Wow, wow, wow.
I think you'll like this one though. I think you'll like this.
More appear on your body.
So,
An omen.
yeah, you guys will, of course, take turns per usual. Roughly 2 people per shift. Elves kind of making their half shift with everybody else, making sure because they can stay up longer safely with the system that you guys had made earlier. The next morning, everybody will wake And the sun is it's up, but not nearly as much heat as there was yesterday. There's almost a cool chill in the area. You feel like maybe the dampness in the air might have a telling tale of maybe a storm coming, maybe within a day, maybe within a few hours, who knows. But the weather could change.
And then gets up. She's going to just gently open her eyes and then slowly look over to her side.
The growth will be gone. There will be movement in your backpack, though.
You're not getting
Like
off
she's
that
gonna,
easily.
like she's gonna look over, a little concerned. She's going, and then hear the ruffling. Oh, for fuck's sake! Then she's just gonna get up out of her pack and just look inside. It's like, are you?
So you'll look inside. Of course, very pink, familiar color will be kind of rifling through your bag, and as you kind of look, it'll grab like a glass bottle of ink, and you'll see those little pink membranes flutter as it kind of tilts off the ground a bit.
Oh, I grew a little axolotl.
Yeah, so it's a little. It looks like a little axolotl with 2 dragonfly wings on its back.
I
Oh,
love it.
That's kind of cute. I'm scared. What's it gonna do?
Blow up.
Don't you know? No.
It'll kind of look to you and
But she's like completely caught off guard. Her mouth again was like, how? What? How dare you be so cute? And she just like reaches into her bag and just holds it. It's like, hell, I don't know.
you're gonna just randomly wander around the area, floating and flying with the orb of ink.
Hey, no, I need that back. Come on. She's trying to follow it around. Nope.
I think Mila looks over and's like, "What's going on today, Lynn?" Oh,
She just tries to grab at it for a second. It's like, hey, no, come on, get back here. That.
Definitely,
Lynn, was that the thing that was growing on your shoulder?
I believe so.
Because it's
And
kind of adorable.
I know. Look at him. He's got just little frills and everything. He's got little wings. And just like... She just like tries to pick it up as if it's just floating nearby. It's like, I don't know what you are. I know you Griffin little parasitic thing. I should not. Don't be so cute when I'm trying to try and make sense of the situation. Shut up.
Just because it's cute and pink doesn't mean it's not dangerous.
I know, that's why I'm scared.
Do we know
What are you
if
going
it eats things?
Don't. I'm having a happy moment. I'm having a happy moment. And what's happened in the meantime? Let me have this. Let me have my cuteness.
Can I just run another Arcana check on this again, or
Sure.
is okay? 13.
Yeah, it was and has come to full gestation. This is an arcane base. This is basically an arcane amoeba. This is like probably one of the oldest things. It's much like an alligator. It's survived for hundreds of thousands of years with the same basic sequence. They survive easily for years until they can find a host.
Okay.
I mean, it's not necessarily dangerous. They don't live long. They live maybe 3 years. But they, they're just a delicacy for most animals.
Out of character, real quick. Don't tell me that. Don't break my heart already.
I thought you wanted to get rid of it.
But why not? That's the best part about a podcast.
I think Mila I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I think like she kind of holds her her hand